Okay, so we just start seated, and we're just going to open up all through the hips, the upper body, and we're going to have quite a lot of seated to start with, and then we'll work our way up for you, okay? So back is up nice and tall, deep inhale, exhale. And we just reground ourselves, inhale, exhale, just loosen those shoulders, inhale, exhale. Take another deep inhale. And then our last exhale, we're going to get ready to bring our arms up. Let's take another inhale, reaching the arms up tall, interlacing the hands, palms pressing up to the sky. Inhale, look up towards the hands. Exhale. Inhale. Opening up through the ribs, take the right arm out to the side, reaching out long. Keep the hips down on the floor and just bring the left arm overhead, finding a nice deep stretch in the side body. Inhale. Exhale. Just shake the head up. Inhale. Exhale, reach up tall. Interlace the hands, pressing up to the sky. Inhale, looking up to the hands and just turning over to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, reaching up even taller. Exhale, over to the left. Back to center. Inhale, reaching up tall. Taking the left hand to the outside of the mat. Reaching over, keeping those sit bones down. Reaching and lengthening through the side of the body. Inhale. Exhale, just shake that head off again. Inhale. Exhale, now sweep the arms forward, bring the hands all the way around to the front, in front of you on the mat. So nice deep inhale. Exhale, sink the body down. So release the head down, softening forward. Inhale. Exhale. Shake the head off. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, draw the body all the way up, reaching up tall, interlace the hands, pressing up high. Exhale, take the hands down for me. Okay, so take this right foot and bring it into the crease of the hip, or if it's a little bit too much, just to the crease of the knee is fine, whatever feels good for you here. So nice deep inhale, and we're going to reach the arms up high again. Nice deep inhale, lift up, and then you're going to bring the arms forward. Extend forward, so lengthening through the back. That's it, lovely. And then take the hands down in front of you. Exhale, release forward a little bit more. So you're going to feel this in the glutes, so stretching out through the glutes, the hips. Inhale. Exhale, soften the head down, relax the head. Sinking into the sit bones. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Shake that head off, just release any tension, give those toes a wiggle. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up tall. Good. Exhale, release the arms, switch the legs over for me. So you might find one side feels a lot easier than the other. Okay, so coming up, back is up nice and tall, chest is lifted. Press those palms away again, last time. Inhale. Exhale, reach down this time, just taking the hands forward. And extend the arms long. So exhale, release the head down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale to come up to rise. Okay, this time we're going to bring the legs up nice and long. Okay, so just kind of in a V shape for me. And then from here, we're going to take the left foot to the inside of the thigh. Take a nice deep inhale, take the left hand behind you. And we're just going to sweep the arms up and squeeze the hips up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, release. Come round into the other side. So switch the legs over now. So taking the leg into the other side. Taking the right hand behind us. And then we're going to sweep the hips up. Lifting the hips up nice and high. That's it. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's do it one more time on both sides. So taking that left foot in, and then from here, sweeping the arm up, reach up, inhale, opening up the hip flexors, exhale, and then switching sides, inhale, sweep the arm up, press the hips forward, exhale, good. From here, switch the legs around onto your mat, so nice and long now for me. And we're going to take the feet to about the width of the mat and the hands behind us. So as though we're going to do tabletop to start with. So reverse tabletop, pressing the hips up, putting the tummy in, good hold, looking up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, switch it back down again, just allowing the bottom to come down to start. So we've done 3 times, inhale. Exhale, and finding that length in the biceps. Inhale, opening up the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, good. From here, take the right leg, place it over the front of the inside of the left leg. Good. So from here, we're going to take our body up. So we're going to start to walk ourselves up, finding a little bit more of a stretch here coming into the glutes. So rather than where we would normally lie on our back, we draw it back, we're going to draw it in. And if you can, you're going to take your hands to the outside of the shin and just give yourself a little hug, just drawing the body in nice and tight. You can bring the bottom leg in even closer if you want to for a deeper stretch, or you can take the hands through the inside of the leg, whatever feels right for you here. So just nice deep stretch here. Lift the chest up high, lengthening through the back. Good, give those toes a little wiggle. That's it. And then release. Take the hands back behind you, and we'll do the same on the opposite side. So take the left leg over the right. From here, draw that foot in a little bit closer, finding that stretch. Don't worry if you're really struggling here, if you need to move a bit further out, then do that, that's fine. And then walk the hands forward, finding a deeper stretch into the glutes. So you should be finding a pretty deep stretch now. And then take the right hand, wrap it around the front shin if you want to. And if you wish to, you can take it through and hug that leg in towards you. So you've got a really nice big hug in there. Nice big stretch into the glutes here, good. And then take that right hand behind you and release the left arm, and then take the legs back down, good. So from here now, we're going to extend that tabletop position that we're doing, and we're going to go into our heels. So taking the hands behind, and we can have the fingers facing away from us this time, so a reverse plank. So we're going to extend up, and then from here, extend out and lift the chest up high. Okay, so nice and high. Good. Inhale. And then bend into the knees and sink the bottom down. Good, well done. Cross the legs over. Take the hands to the floor, roll over onto all fours. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit more movement in here now for you. So taking the hands into all fours, we're just going to move and open up through the wrists, just to allow for when we're doing some of the work through our hips, and we've got a little bit more movement. So just moving up into sort of little spider fingers and coming down. That's it. And then switch sides. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hands down to the floor, spread the fingers nice and wide, and just gently moving forwards and back, drawing in the abdominals, inhaling, exhaling. If you can, you're going to start to draw it back a little bit further each time, but if it's too much, don't worry, just stay in that sort of tabletop position, that's fine. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Inhale, exhale. Good. 2 more. Last one. Good. So from here, we're going to start to open up those hips. So we're going to start to sink the hips over to the right, looking over the left shoulder. Good. And then inhale, coming over the other side. Don't worry, I get confused as well. Over the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, switching sides. Good. So you should be feeling a nice stretch coming to those glutes and the hips. Exhale into the left. Good, and release. Take the left leg back for me. And we're going to just gently start to dynamically move through the back of the calf muscle and the Achilles and the ankle. So just nice little presses here. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Well done, good. 2 more. 1 more. And then from here, lifting that leg up nice and high, and we're going to bring it down. So we're going to bring up into some little lifts here, working through the glutes, opening up and strengthening into the glute for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg over behind you, and we're just going to do some little rainbow movements. So we're just bringing the leg up and over. It's just tapping to the floor, just behind that leg and back across. So just going to get a little bit of heat into these hips before we do anything more. Good. That's it, good. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more, good. And then from here, draw the knee in. We're going to just draw open. And then we're going to start to open out into little hip circles. So little circles here, drawing the knee up and out. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. Same, go opposite way. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from here, we're going to push out into our plank, spreading those fingertips nice and wide. And then from here, taking that left leg off the floor, extend back into 3-leg dog. So opening up the hips, creating some space, opening into a down dog. Nice deep inhale, and we're just going to do some little circles here as well. Just going to move myself forward slightly here. So from here, we're just going into some little circles. Now, if that feels a little bit too much on the hip joint, you can just bend the knee and work through in this way instead. Okay, whatever feels right for you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that left leg forward and drop the right knee down. Good. So from here, take a nice deep inhale, look ahead, reach up nice and tall, interlace the hands, fingers pointing up to the sky for Kali Mudra. We're going to inhale, lift the chest up to the sky, pull the tummy in, and we're going to reach over to the left side. So there's a slight back bend and moving across. So we're opening up the hip flexor and the psoas. Nice deep stretch. Exhale and return. So we're going to return to the right side now. So this is going to feel a little bit more awkward. So you need to push into your shin as much as possible for stability. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back to center. Draw the body up tall. Interlace the hands completely now and press the hands away from you like we did earlier. Inhaling. Good. Exhaling. Take the hands down to the floor. Take your right hand to the inside of the left foot. Press into the back foot and open for a twist. Opening. Nice deep inhale. Opening up the chest, opening up the hips. Inhaling. Exhaling. And release. Take the hands back down. Step the left foot back. Come back into your tabletop again. Okay, so we're going to repeat on the opposite side now. I'm just going to switch around so you can see me from this side. So from here, take that right leg back now, and we're just going to very gently and dynamically move through the calf and the Achilles, pressing forwards and backwards. Good. Inhaling. Exhaling. Well done. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Lifting that leg up nice and high, and we're going to just tap it down to the floor and back up again. So just a little arabesque movement here, working into the glutes, the hamstrings, and the calves. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to come across. So we're doing those little rainbows, bringing it over and across. Now you can bring it over and across as much as you feel comfortable. So it might be further out. If you're finding it's quite hard work, might be a little bit shorter range, that's fine. Good. Keeping the leg nice and long, touching with the toes. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Draw the knee in towards the other knee, bringing it up and now opening out. So there's nice hip circles, opening up through the hip. Lovely, well done, good. So really, if you're finding you're leaning a lot into the left, be aware of that and try and bring the weight back into the right to avoid overbalancing to one side. And switch direction, drawing up and over. Good, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And then from here, we're going to take the foot off the floor and we're going to coming into our plank first. Nice strong plank. Take that right foot off the floor and then we're going to push up into our 3-legged dog again. Good, so hold that 3-legged dog for me. And then from here, same again, you can either bend your knee and just do a gentle circle with the knee, or if you want to with the extended leg, working all the way around. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, switch direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Take the knee into the chest. Step forward with that right leg now and sink the left leg down. Good. Nice deep inhale. Reach the arms up tall, interlacing the fingers with both the index fingers together for Kali Mudra. Pressing down into the back shin, lifting the chest up high. Exhale and draw yourself over to the right side. So opening up the left hip flexors, working into the psoas. Bring it round. Good. And then exhale over to the left. And bring it back round. Good. Hold it here. Nice deep inhale. Interlace the hands. Press up. Looking up to the sky. And then take the hands down. Take the left hand to the inside of the right foot this time. Tuck the toe in behind you. Push back. And then open up to that easy twist. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Well done. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Now take those hands down to the inside of that foot. You're going to swivel the body around. You're going to see me from behind, as it were. We're going to go into Skandasana. So you're bringing the foot forward. You're sinking the left foot out. And you're going to start to bring the bottom down. Now, if you come up onto your toes, that's fine. Or you can take a block, place it underneath your bottom for a bit of support, and that's fine as well. Okay, whatever way works for you here. So just take a nice deep inhale. Just hold it here for me. Good. So holding it nice and strong. Deep inhale. And then from here, take the left hand forward. Take the right hand just to the outside of the mat. And you're going to use that to lift yourself up. So from here, we're going to push up and through and sink it down. So you might need to use your hands behind you to start with. And then as you come into it, you're going to take your right hand forward, left hand out, push into the left hand, reach up and over and walk it back down again. Good. Hold it here, nice deep inhale. Exhaling and releasing to the other side, finding that stretch. And now this time we're going to come up and over, and you're going to bring the hands forward, turning the back feet. So we're now coming back into our left side now, into that knee lunge. And from here, take the hands to the floor. Good. So we're going to draw that back knee up. So we're going to get that nice quad stretch in now. So for those of you who are struggling with this particular stretch, You can take a strap and place it to the back of your feet and then draw it up through the back of the foot. For everybody else, we're going to take the left arm up and over, reaching for the foot and finding that nice deep stretch into the back of the quad. So taking this left arm, we reach up, look over towards your toes, grabbing hold of the toes. Now, if you can't manage that, that's fine. I'm going to give you an alternative in a moment. Good, and release that foot back down. Good, well done. So bring that foot back down, and then for everybody else, bring both feet back, just drawing the body down to the floor. And we're going to take the right foot up again, like you did a moment ago, and we're going to grab hold of the foot from this position instead. Now, if you're still struggling to reach the foot, grab hold of either the leggings or the back of your trainers, and you can from there draw the foot in. So take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, we need to press the hip down into the floor, drawing foot towards the bottom. Good, nice deep inhale. Exhale, release the head to the floor. That's it, nice deep inhale. Exhale. And then release that leg. And we're going to switch sides. So I'm going to show you, obviously, this side we can take the left leg and take the nice deep stretch here. So you can stay here. And for those who wish to, you're going to take your right foot forward into that seated position, taking the left hand to the floor, and we're going to look over and reach for that foot for that nice deep quad stretch. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Wherever you are now, so if you're on the floor, I want you to come back up into a tabletop position. So taking the hands underneath the chest, press back up into tabletop for me. And we're going to take that left foot forward again. So bringing it forward, and I now want you to take it to the outside of your mat. Okay, so taking the left foot to the outside of the mat. It's going to take the hands to the inside of the leg. So we're going to have a go at lizard. So you're going to draw the right knee back a fraction, and we're going to just draw the chest forward. So finding a nice deep stretch here. And you're trying to draw the knee towards the shoulder. So nice deep inhale. Exhale. Just soften down into the hips. Well done. Lovely. And now from here, if you can, you're going to see if you can sink the knee out as you come onto the blade of the foot. So the outer blade of the foot, that's it, lovely. Sinking out on the knee. Well done. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that knee back in. And now this time we're going to see if we can maybe come down onto my right forearm. So it might not be both arms, but just the right forearm. Just have a little go. See what feels good. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it, okay? If it's like, no, it's not happening. Okay. If you can, maybe come onto your left forearm. But again, don't worry if you can't, that's fine. Then shake that head off wherever you are. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. And then slowly roll back up. Good, just hold it here. Draw the chest forward here. So now we're going to tuck this toe in behind you, and you're going to press up into this kind of lizard lunge, as it were. Okay, so if you need to bring your foot in a little fraction more, that's fine. And all I want you to do is to gently move through. So we're now going to start to circle out slowly, just moving all the way around, finding a little bit more movement in the hips. Good. 2, 1, good. And then from here, staying in this high lunge, we're going to open for that easy twist again. So nice big stretch up to the sky, lifting the arm up all the way. Good, nice deep inhale, look up towards the hand, create space in the shoulders. Now take this left hand, take it behind you, find some opening in the shoulder. So you can either take your hands to the side of the hip, it might be just to the lower back, or it might be just a little bit closer towards the inner thigh. whatever feels good for you. Watch that back heel, make sure it's not starting to sink outward. The back heel is still parallel. Press forward into that front knee a bit more. And then release. Good. And now we're going to switch sides. So take that left foot back, press up into down dog, exhaling, and just finding a little bit of space here. So take a nice deep inhale. Now as you exhale, what you want to think about is you're trying to draw your bottom up to the sky as high as it will go. So it's not actually about the hinge per se, it's actually, can I get my bottom a little bit higher? And if that means walking the feet in a bit closer, walk your feet in a bit closer. So nice deep inhale, exhale, inhale, and imagine spiraling the inner elbow outwards. So you're opening up the shoulder blades as you do this. So your inner elbow, so the eyes of your elbows are turning out to face the way from you. Good, spreading the fingertips, shake the head off. And then in your own time, we're going to step the right leg forward to the outside of that right hand. And we're going to sink that left knee down for me, okay? So from here, taking the hands inside of the foot, we're going to draw the chest forward. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, from here, we're going to start to open up onto the outer blade of the foot again. So sinking that knee away from you and allowing the knee to drop out to the side onto the blade of the foot. But at the same time, you still want to keep the hips facing down on the left side. So don't let the hips start to screw across to the right side. Keep the left hip facing parallel to the ground, but we're opening up the right knee. Yeah, that's it. Draw those shoulder blades back down the back. That's it. And then inhale, draw that foot back in, tuck the toe in behind you. And in fact, sorry, we'll just draw it back down again onto the forearm. So take the left forearm down, perhaps, if you can. And you can bring it a little bit further forward if that's what you feel that more comfortable. And then maybe draw the right arm down. Don't worry if you can't. Again, it might be left arm is down, right arm, you're on your hand. And just hold it here. Inhale. Imagining opening up through the hips. Exhaling, softening down. And then take the hands back inside the feet. Tuck the toes in behind you on the left side, pressing up into a nice high lunge. And we're going to do the same again on this side. So we're going to have that little rotation. So we're kind of moving the knee into circles as we come back and forward. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And now step back into down dog, opening up the shoulders, opening up the glutes and the hamstrings. Now here where we are in the down dog, I want you just to start walking through, but really purposefully. So it's kind of like you're really drawing the knee right up into the chest and then coming up into the other side. So you're keeping the toes on the floor, so we're getting that movement through the toes, but we're finding a little bit more opening here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Keep it going. 2 more. Last one. Now from here, if you do struggle getting those heels down, don't worry. Try and see if you can sink the heels back. But if you can't, just to whatever feels about right. Don't start to find yourself trying to overextend in order to stretch out those hamstrings. Just take it gently. There's no point in just pulling on your hamstrings. Inhaling. Exhaling. Okay, this time we're going to walk the feet forward to the front of the mat. Okay, and we're going to take a nice deep inhale. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to sink down into the knees. Take the hands in front of you slightly. So it's more of a functional forward fold. And we're going to just push out. And you probably start off with your knees still slightly bent at the top. And then we're going to come down. And we're going to just keep moving through. So we're just creating a little bit of warmth in the muscle. We're trying to get a little bit more blood flow through the muscle as well, okay? So we're trying to get a bit more warmth into the back of the hamstring before we start to try and force ourselves into a flat forward fold. As you're sinking and you're drawing the bottom up to the sky, you start to think about drawing the chest down the thighs. So you're drawing the chest down the thighs, you're releasing the head, and you're creating a little bit more length in the bottom, squeezing the bottom up to the sky, maybe lengthening out a little bit more each time. Give me 2 more. Last one. Now hold it here if you can. So we're now coming into this, as I say, a functional forward fold rather than a complete forward fold. And I want you just to find a little bit of length in the back of the hamstrings. Shake the head off. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Soften the knees slightly if you need to, that's fine. Now you're going to come up onto your toes this time. So just staying in that functional forward fold, but just toes. So we're just pedaling through the toes. Now this can sometimes feel almost more intense in some ways because we're trying to lengthen and extend through the calf as well as the hamstring. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Well done. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend into the knees, soften into the knees, and we're just going to find a little bit of length here. So we're going to sweep the arms up to the sky. Take your time. Interlace the hands and press the hands away from you all the way up, as high as they will go. Good. Nice deep inhale. Reach over to the right. Inhale. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, exhale over to the right. Maybe go a little bit further. Inhale, exhale over to the left. Nice big length. Inhale, drag it back up to the center. So we're drawing all the way to the center. Palms facing in now, looking at the head. And we're going to look to draw the arms forward now. So we're going to work into the back, opening up through the glutes and the hamstrings. So nice deep inhale. Now, if you need a little bit more support, take the feet out more about hip width apart. So it's more of a functional fold again. So we're drawing the arms forward, hinging at the hip. It's a little bit like a good morning, but the arms are long in front of us. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Hold, look ahead, look towards the palms. If you're struggling in this position, you can just take your hands to the thighs. Otherwise, arms up nice and long. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Take the hands forward again, functional fold. Release the head, shake it off. Good. Inhale, slowly roll up to rise. Good. All the way to the top. Inhale. Now looking up towards the hands again. We're going to do the same again. So we're going to just draw the body forward. So really lengthen forward. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Nice and controlled. Pulling into the tummy. Hold. Once you get to that nice sort of 90 degrees or just above 90 degrees. Hold it here. Spread the toes. Release all the way down. Take the hands in front of you. Release the head. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the feet together. And this time we're going to bring the knees to the outside. So we're taking the hands to center. And we're going to sink the knees outward. And as we come outward, you might come up onto your toes. That's fine. Okay, and we're going to take the arms forward. So this is Malasana, but we're bringing in the feet together. So it's a slightly different version of Malasana. And we're taking the hands ahead. So again, we're finding a little bit more hip opening. We're also working on eversion of the feet and releasing the head down. So just soften down in between the arms. Nice, deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if you can, you're going to take the hands behind you. So just support yourself to start with. We can build this up. You're going to draw the head to the floor. You're going to take one arm behind you, cupping the heels, and then take the other hand behind you. Okay, so now you're fully supported, elbows are on the floor, head is on the floor. Inhale. Exhale, good. Finding that nice depth into the hips. Inhale. Exhale. If this is too much again, just stay in that forward malasana. Bringing the arms ahead of you now, wherever you are. Bring the knees back in to the front of the mat. And then from here, we're going to slowly lower the body down, okay? So just taking the hands out in front or behind, wherever you need to. Just bring the body down. And then from here, we're going to bring the legs out nice and long. So we're going to just focus in on the feet a little bit here and mobility through the feet. So you can take the hands behind you and we're just going to point the toes and then draw the toes back up. So opening and closing. And with this, because we create quite a nice bit of heat here, we can start to work on our forward folds, our Hanumanasana, so those half splits and full splits. We just have a little go, a little bit of fun, okay? And have a go at that. 2 more. 1 more. And release. Right, just hold those toes there nice and long and just finding that nice stretch. Now, if you can, you're going to come into your reverse bridge again, pressing the body up nice and high, pulling the tummy in, looking up, and then release. Good. Now bring those toes up to sky and interlace those hands again. So we're going to draw the arms up nice and high, palms facing in this time, looking down towards you, and then we're going to work on that back extension and forward fold. So we're drawing the arms forward, nice and long, exhaling. And then for those of you who wish to, take your hands to the floor, and you can just slowly creep the fingers forward or continue to extend through the arms. Now watch these legs, make sure you're not overextending in the back of the leg. If you're finding the heels are lifting, you're probably pressing too hard into the back of the leg. You can get a blanket and place it underneath your knees just to protect you from doing that. So walk it forward all the way to the end. And then see if you can just relax that head now for me. So a nice gentle forward fold, inhale. Exhale. Now if you can, you might be able to reach the feet, then by all means do grab the feet or the back of the ankles or the tops of the shins, whatever feels good here. Nice deep inhale. Now as you exhale, imagine you're losing all this space around your tummy and it creates all this extra space for you to draw the body forward even further. Good, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the head. And then slowly roll up to rise. And then from here, we're going to slowly roll ourselves down. So from here, take the hand up by the side of the body, and we're going to slowly lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, so from here, take the feet in a little bit closer, and we'll start with bridge first. So taking the hands underneath the bottom a little bit, pressing into the heels. Deep inhale, squeeze the hips up nice and high, and hold. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release the bottom all the way down. This time, bring the toes in a little bit closer, okay? So now we're coming up onto the toes. Nice deep inhale, press up through the toes. Press the hips up high, pull the tummy in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, keep the hips risen. Exhale. Now if you can take your hands in underneath you, rolling the shoulder blades underneath towards each other, drawing the hands down, pulling the tummy in. Inhale. Exhale, opening up the collarbone and the shoulders. Inhale, squeeze those knees towards each other. Exhale. And slowly release all the way back down. Draw the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg out. from here, make sure the bottom leg is flexed, so the toes are flexed up to the sky. And we're going to just gently draw that right knee to the outside of the body. So we're looking to just keep the hips down, so the sit bones down. And we're only drawing the knee out as far as feels comfortable without actually lifting the left side up at the same time. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, draw that knee back in, draw the left leg in, switch sides. So take the right leg out and draw the left knee to the outside of the body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Maybe draw it further and bring it back in. Draw both knees in for me. Okay, so from here, we're going to just start to rotate through the hip joint again. Inhaling and exhaling. So we're going to work on a little bit of this splits practice as it were, but it's also a little bit of the hamstring element to it. So part of the reason you could call it splits practice or hamstring stretching is one and the same really because of the area we're looking to work. So inhaling and exhaling, opening up. And then keep those knees together and we'll just rotate through, working into the lower back. Now you might feel a little bit crunchy today. That's perfectly normal. Just open it out. And you might feel it's more so for one side than it is the other. So if you switch direction. Good. Excellent. Keep it going. 2 more. 1 more. And now just drop that left leg down. So we've got the foot on the floor. And now we're going to extend this right leg up nice and high. Now all I want you to do to start with is literally just flex the foot, point up the foot to the ceiling. Inhale, draw the foot down. Exhale, press the foot up to the ceiling. Good. Inhale, up and down. Exhale. Good. And now from here, we're going to take the hands behind the back of the thigh and really gently, we're just going to walk ourselves up and walk ourselves down. Walk yourself up, walk yourself down. Good. Keep it going. 2 more. Last one. And now this time we're going to work on drawing that hamstring towards us. So you can take your hands on the back of the thigh. If you're a bit more flexible and you want to take your hands to the back of the calf, by all means do, but you need to make sure your head remains on the ground. Just start off with the back of the thigh, that's fine. Nice deep inhale. Now as we exhale, we're going to press as firmly as we can against it. So we're not trying to draw in, we're going to press against it. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, flex the foot, press as firmly as you can against that thigh. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Deep inhale. Exhale, release the toes, release the leg and allow it to soften and draw the leg back. Now you might be feeling it's shaking a little bit. Just take it gently. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Right, we're going to do that one more time. Inhale. Now as you exhale, flex that foot and press into the back of the hamstrings. The hamstrings pushing into the hands. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. And inhale. Exhale, release. See if you can draw that leg back a fraction further. Good. Maybe taking the hands to the calf now. Inhale. Relax that foot. Give it a wiggle. Exhale. And then soften the knee into the chest. Take that foot across the left leg. And we're going to open up the hip at the same time. So we're just going to take the hands around the back of the thigh for a nice, easy figure of 4 stretch here. Inhale. Exhale. And release that leg down. Okay, let's switch sides. So same again, taking the left leg up this time. And we're just going to give it a chance just to point the toes, good toes, bad toes, flexing and extending, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Keep it strong. Just watch it. Just take note if like one ankle isn't feeling quite as happy as the other. Maybe just give it a little wiggle, side to side. Find what feels right for you here, okay? Good. And then nice deep inhale. Take those hands behind the thigh again, or the calf, whatever feels good for you. Inhale. Exhale, press and flex that foot at the same time. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Inhale. Exhale, release the toes and draw the leg towards you. Good. Just make sure you don't place the hands behind the back of the knee. Anywhere around the thigh or the calf is fine. Inhale. Soften, just wiggle those toes. Inhaling. Flex the foot, exhale and push into it as firmly as you can. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Keep that bottom on the floor. Exhaling, release the toes. Draw the leg back a bit more if you can. Maybe taking the hands behind the calf. Soften the toes, soften the ankle. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, soften into the knee, draw that leg over across the other knee for me, releasing that knee forward. Draw that right knee into the chest, big stretch here for the glutes. Good, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Unravel yourself. Right, this time, take your hands behind the back of the legs. We're going to rock and roll for 3. So we're going to bring the legs behind us, coming up. And if you can land it on the 3rd one, by all means do, but don't worry if you can't. And we're going to come all the way up to standing. So coming to forward fold. Take your time and then take the right foot back. We're going to come into a nice high lunge this time, okay? So nice deep inhale. We're going to reach the arms up high, big, big reach all the way to the sky for me, okay? Nice deep inhale. Interlace the hands. Keep it nice and long. Sink the back knee down, just opening up those hip flexors again. Hold it here. Inhale, draw the body up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, draw the body up. Exhale, bring it down. Take the hands to the floor. Sink the back knee down this time. And now we're going to extend through the left leg, okay? So we're going to bring that left leg forward and we're going to find some length here, okay? So from here, we're going to keep some length. If you've got blocks, you can take blocks to the side of you, then that's fine as well. Take a nice deep inhale. Just give those toes a wiggle. Maybe exhale, maybe sinking the chest forward, bringing the chin towards the toes. So this is your half Hanumanasana or half splits. Sink the bum back. Exhaling, draw the foot forward, middle pedal forward, press back up into that lunge, step it back and switch legs. Take the right leg forward, nice deep inhale. Bringing the body up, nice high lunge. Bring the hands above you, pull the tummy in, sink down into the back knee and back up again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale. And then from here, step the hands forward, release the back knee. And we're going to release the right leg now. So sinking back into our bottom a little bit here. Finding some length again. Find some length here for me, okay? So you're drawing the body forward, keeping the back long. And then if you wish to, walk the hands forward, maybe drawing the chin towards the toes. Really find some length in the back. So you're drawing the shoulder blades down the back. If you're finding it kind of arching, try and bring your body up maybe a little bit higher. So we're focusing purely on the hamstring and we're keeping the back extension good. Sink forward again, tuck the toes in again. And this time step forward, bending into the knees. And we're going to do a roll up. So rolling up through the spine, controlling that spinal column all the way through. Reaching the arms behind, up to the sky, hands together, interlace the hands, pull the tummy in, nice deep inhale. Reaching up tall, little back bend. And then from here, exhale, release the elbows forward this time, bending down through the spine, opening up, forward fold, drawing the head towards the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Take the hands to the side of the feet, so to either side of the feet, framing the feet. Inhale. Rolling forward into the toes, just very gently. Taking the weight out the heels. And then sinking back into the heels. Taking the toes away from the floor. Inhale into the toes. Exhale into the heels. And then from here, bending into the knees. You can step or jump back into plank. Okay, coming into your plank here. Good, nice deep inhale. Opening up. And then from here, bending through the knees. Wave the body out into your plank. Sink into the knees. Wave the body up and over. So just getting a nice gentle wave through the body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. Exhale. Jump forward into a wide leg malasana. So feet to the outside this time of your hands. Or step forward for that one as well, whichever works best for you here. That's it, lovely. And then taking the hands to the inside of the mat for me, I just want you to gently move through. So you're going to come up onto the toes, just start off nice and gently. If your knees aren't having it, just do it a little bit higher, it's all good. Well done. 4 more. 3, soften down, inhaling and exhaling. Well done. 2, 1. And then from here, we're going to sit up a little bit here, and then you're going to roll onto your bottom. So whatever way gets you onto the bottom is fine. Okay, so you can take your hands behind you, sink back onto your bottom. Good. Come down to the floor for me now. Take a nice deep inhale, draw those knees in. And we're going to go for a nice big happy baby. Okay, so draw the knees to the outside of the body. And you can either grab hold of the toes, or if you have it, you can take your hands to the outside of the feet. Whatever feels good. Yeah, lovely. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Now think about drawing the knees back. So rather than just sort of sitting there sort of passively, we want to actively stretch in this happy baby. So imagine squeezing the elbows back, drawing the knees back even further. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. And then if you can, we're going to grab hold of the toes and either one or both at a time. So we're going to extend through the right leg first and maybe draw that foot back. Good. And then release. And if you have it for you to do 2, then please do 2, that's fine. And then into the left leg, open. And release back. Good, nice deep inhale. Draw those knees back into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Slowly release the right leg down. And then the left. Take the hands above the body. Big stretch, reaching as far as you can, all the way out, fully lengthening the whole body now. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing through the mouth. Release the arms down by the side of the body. And if you want to do legs up the wall, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, stay with me here in Shavasana. So nice deep inhale. We're going to place the palms facing up to the sky. Closing off the eyes. Inhaling and exhaling naturally. Being grateful that you're alive or healthy. Enjoying this amazing weather. Inhale. Draw all that light down through the ribs, the stomach, the hips. As you exhale, release and let go of any tension through the body. Inhale, drawing that light down through the backs of the hamstrings, the knees, the calves, the ankles, the toes. Give those toes a little wiggle. As you exhale, just let go. And allow the body to soften and melt down into the mat. Your next inhale, broaden out the back and the shoulders. Release the shoulders even wider, bringing the arms out maybe a fraction more. Softening into the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, and the fingertips. Give them a little wiggle. Draw the chin up to the sky, allowing the crown of the head to draw back. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Notice the softening through the jaw, the throat, the stomach. Inhale, draw the head to neutral, chin to neutral. Allow the head to drop over to the right hand side. Inhale. And as you exhale, release the head back to center. Inhale. As you exhale, drop the head over to the left hand side. Inhale. Drawing the head back to center. Finding that release through the neck and the shoulders. One final deep inhale all the way down to the root of the body. Inhaling down to the tummy. Opening up the chest with a big releasing breath out through the mouth. On your next inhale, draw the knees into the chest. Taking your right hand to the right hand side of the body, roll over to your right. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly come up to seated in your own time. Crossing your legs, keeping the eyes closed, roll the shoulders back. And then taking the hands to heart center. Rub the hands together. Place them over your eyes. Slowly fluttering open the eyes. Looking up, looking down, looking right, looking left. Taking your hands away, bowing down to your hands, thanking yourself for this practice today. Namaste.